God. I was so afraid because I pulled up and it reminded me of like my car accident. And my heart literally sank. I was in tears.
It was bad.
Yeah, it was bad. Y'all, the whole interstate was shut down for this kid. So
it was really bad.
Making a grand entrance. But the meanest stuff, I mean, they still do under my photos. And Grayson would like go back at them hard. And I would like have to delete stuff at times because it was that bad. Like it was bad. But you've done a really good job. I'll say I'm proud of you for not reading stuff. And
recent prison sentences for financial crimes were given to Todd and Julie Chrisley. While many fans were worried about Todd's mother, Faye, others are now worried about what will happen to their own children during this time. But wait, did Nanny Faye lie in court? Did she really yell at the judge? Today, we'll discuss the sentencing of Todd and Julie, Nanny Faye, her alleged perjury in court, and a lot more. So stay tuned until the end of the video to know everything. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Topish. We have some exciting stories that are full of lip-smacking delicacies, so make sure to subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. With that being said, let's begin. Fans of Chrisley Knows Best will undoubtedly be aware of Todd Chrisley's mother Faye, sometimes known as Nanny Faye. The 79-year-old had developed into a series regular and even a fan favorite on the program. Todd just recently disclosed that she had bladder cancer. According to Todd, who was quoted by Soap Dirt, she wanted it to be private, so we've kept it quiet. We've experienced the press showing up at my mother's house, waiting at the end of our street with long lenses, and trying to take pictures of us. Todd begged the people doing this to respect the fact that she was 77 years old. We are battling it while undergoing treatment and maintaining our positive outlook. An emotional update on his mother was recently provided by Todd. The diagnosis had been noticed by many people, the reality star continued. We've been barraged by a lot of people. He said, we've had the press outside our doors, waiting on the street with long lens cameras attempting to obtain pictures of us. He then discussed the family's conflict with the media. Since the Chrisleys and their son have a close bond, many fans are now worried about Nanny Faye when they complete their prison terms. The sentences given to Todd Chrisley and Julie Chrisley make me sad. 12 years is a long time, and I'm sorry because I don't know whether Nanny Faye has 12 years left. If Todd's mother died while he was incarcerated, it would be disastrous for him, one fan reportedly stated in a message to All About the Tea. An additional person continued, I feel so horrible for the kids and Nanny Faye. Todd's handling of prison is another concern of mine. Given the punishment some violent offenders receive, this sentence is absolutely absurd. Since Grayson, their youngest kid, was just in a terrifying vehicle accident, many people are wondering also if he's okay. Before his parents' court appearance, Grayson Chrisley was involved in a car accident and recently admitted to the hospital. The Chrisley Knows Best actor rear-ended another truck on the highway while he was in Nashville, per TMZ. On 165, Grayson struck a Dodge pickup truck in an unintentional collision with his Ford F-150. It took place at about 5:30 p.m., and according to law enforcement, the 16-year-old was unable to recall any details of the accident when he was questioned about it. He was sent by EMS to the hospital right away because this might be a sign of brain damage. The front of Grayson's truck has significant damage, including a sizable hole in the windshield as seen in photos of the vehicle that TMZ obtained. The other truck's rear was also severely damaged. Although the Dodge's driver also sustained injuries in the collision, they declined medical attention. When word of Todd and Julie Chrisley's punishment spread, their daughter Savannah Chrisley made an intriguing Instagram message. The couple's 25-year-old daughter stated that Noah didn't stop working on the arc to defend himself to everyone who disagreed with and despised him. Develop your arc in a full swing. Rain is going to speak for itself. According to Us Weekly, the quotation came from Pastor Kimberly Jones and was published just hours after her parents were given prison terms. Recall that in June 2022, Todd and Julie were found guilty of tax fraud, bank fraud, conspiracy to defraud the United States, conspiracy to commit bank fraud, and this, according to sources, was the result of Julie wanting to rent a house in California, while Todd provided fraudulent information when applying for loans, and Julie providing bogus bank and credit report information. The couple, through their attorneys, submitted a joint motion for a new trial in August, according to further documents obtained by People. The motion stated that the government introduced and failed to correct erroneous testimony by IRS Revenue Officer Betty Carter, who lied about the Chrisleys owing taxes during the years when she knew no taxes were owed. The testimony, it said, had the effect of wrongly portraying the Chrisleys as dishonest, inclined to commit additional forms of fraud, and dodging the tax payments claimed in the indictment. Julie was requested to serve about 13 years in prison, while Todd was asked to receive more than 22. According to Fox 5 Atlanta, it should come as no surprise that the couple's lawyer requested a lenient sentencing. During the trial, Todd remarked, "We are blessed to have the counsel that we do, and our family will stick together and travel this path because we believe the good Lord will be with us and carry us through." In the U.S. District Court of Georgia this afternoon, the punishment was given legal effect. Julie has received a 7-year prison term, while Todd has received a 12-year sentence. The two will also be placed on probation for 16 months, and the couple's accountant received a 36-month term as well. 2 of the Chrisleys' children are still living at home, but Savannah said she now has custody of her younger siblings. "I might return home without my folks. The likelihood is that," the reality star reportedly told Page 6. "That is likely, and that has become my new normal. When I get home on Tuesday, I have 2 kids under the age of 10 and 16. So we don't have a family Thanksgiving this year." She continued by saying that she had never been away from her family over the holidays, and the hardest aspect of Savannah's parents' legal struggle, she continued, would be taking on the responsibility of guardianship over her brothers. "I'm trying to figure out how to teach 2 younger kids who aren't quite developed yet and get them to understand the situation," she added. "That is a tremendously, incredibly challenging task. Still, there's more." Elizabeth Faye Chrisley, the mother of Todd Chrisley, was accused by a federal prosecutor in Atlanta of lying under oath during the trial of her son and daughter-in-law at their command. At the reality TV's sentencing on Monday, Assistant U.S. Attorney Annalise Peters said they used her to help further their crime and frankly victimized her by asking her to take the stand and lie. Peters and the reality TV couple were sentenced for their years-long scheme in which they defrauded banks and the IRS to live a lavish lifestyle. A federal jury in Atlanta found Todd and Julie Chrisley, stars of the USA Network reality series Chrisley Knows Best, guilty of a number of conspiracy and fraud-related offenses in June. Prosecutors testified at the trial that the pair tried to transfer their 7 Seas production bank account, where they were paid for the show, into Todd Chrisley's mother's name when they recognized their fraud scheme was failing. On the show, Faye Chrisley, who goes by the name Nanny Faye, admitted to prosecutors that she had no idea why she was named as the account's owner, and that she had not read the documents before signing them. Faye Chrisley informed Peters in June, "Honey, I had never been associated with anything but being a signer. Never have I owned it. I do not desire it." As Peters recalled in the sentence, she also said that when she and Julie Chrisley went to the bank to open a new account in Faye's name, they went back the following day and changed it back. At trial, a bank employee stated that Julie Chrisley never returned to the bank the following day and that the bank would never have accepted such a changed document. Donna Cash, a different witness, was charged by Peters with lying under oath during the trial. Former employee Cash stated that the Chrisleys' employer, Mark Braddock, ordered her to fabricate financial records for lending companies and lie about the company's state. Braddock was ultimately the one to turn the Chrisleys in. She claims that she stopped making up paperwork when the Chrisley family house was about to go into foreclosure. Cash cried as she testified at the trial. "I did some awful things, but that was one thing I wasn't going to do." The Chrisleys' defense attorneys argued that there is no proof that their clients directed witnesses as to what to say, while Peters claimed Cash was lying to shield Todd Chrisley, the true mastermind of the fraud. Todd Chrisley was just given a sentence of 12 years in federal prison, and 7 years were imposed on Julie Chrisley. After completing their sentence, they will both undergo 3 years of supervised release. Peters said in court on Monday that Todd and Julie Chrisley lie and cheat at every opportunity, calling them a walking crime wave. That ends today's video. Please leave a comment below to let us know what you think will happen next with the Chrisleys. Like and share this video to stay up to date on their progress, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Topish keeps you up to date on all the latest Hollywood celebrity news, drama, and gossip. Subscribe to our channel and check back for new videos and updates, and we'll see ya in the next video.